I mean, I definitely think like the launch in general was a quiet success. I don't think it's as successful as it possibly could have been. I think there's things that could have went better, or things that could have been thought about better. But the game, I mean, for an MMO launch, there was not that much downtime. There is some performance issue in large scale, and hopefully they fix that. I mean, it's day 5 after launch. I know, I mean, I have a full guild of all brand new players that the majority of them are loving the game. It's not as good as it could have been. I still think it was pretty good, but I don't think it was as good as it could have been, unfortunately. All of the pieces were there to make it better. It just didn't work out that way. I think 3,000 players it's not great, but it's not bad. This game doesn't need 100,000 players. It needs 10 max to be fun. I mean, it's fun right now. Like, I mean, everybody's having a fucking blast right now. The thing about it, last time it had 3,000 players, when the beta dropped, everybody quit after the first week because the performance was so shit. Performance hasn't been as bad as then, but the large scale has been a little rough. And I'm hoping that with the patch today, they fixed it. I don't know if anybody's done any large scale. 3K players is great for a game that people were shitting on out of ignorance. Yeah, I think we're fine, chat. I think it's only going to get better from here. I think it's about to stabilize. I think we're kind of stabilizing here at this current population and stuff like that. Dregs has been really fun so far. I think a lot of people are really enjoying Dregs. I'm sure there's a lot of new players that are. I would like to see the list of accounts that haven't logged in since Friday. I would like to see the people that played Friday and then were like, fuck this. I would like to see how many that is. The random open world fights that you get, that's some of the most fun in this game. When you're just out and about harvesting and you run into people and you fight them. That's like some of the best stuff. They have been trying to fix that for 6 years actively. Well, it was fixed last patch. That's the problem. It was fixed last patch. The game doesn't feel empty, which is very important. Yeah, exactly. You guys some of you guys have never played this game when there's like 50 people playing the game. That's not fun. 3,000, we're good. It seems like there's a lot of downtime based on alpha testing and streams this past week. Yeah, I mean, it's not always, it's an MMO, dude. It's not always going to be bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean? Like there's downtime, but that's what makes the fights and things so much fun, because they're not constant, right? And the chance that, oh shit, I'm gonna die, and I haven't fought in 30 minutes and I have a bunch of shit on me, and oh no, now I'm gonna run across somebody and they're gonna kill me and take all my shit. We're having issues with 30-man fights right now. You definitely know who you're fighting against in this game, and it's fun. I think the release didn't go as well as it could have, unfortunately, and I think that's a multiple reasons. I think even though the servers, in my opinion, did better than any other MMO has done in a launch, I still think that people are very fickle, and that turned people off. I also think that the performance in the large scale fights is a issue. A lot of people want to play this game because, and I'm talking about personally in my guild, a lot of people in this game want to play because of the possibility for large scale fights, right? And right now it's just not possible. You crash, you have terrible frames, things like that. And then the shitty part is it was fine a patch ago. I also think that there wasn't enough marketing, in my opinion. People are still finding out that this game is coming out. I don't know why, but that's kind of the way it is. Maybe that's why the servers held up as long as they did on launch day, though, because there wasn't so many people hitting it. I'm not really sure. It wasn't until Forzen got on with 15,000 viewers that things started going to shit. I also think that it's very hard for people to have expectations of what this game is, even though I have tried, and lots of other content creators that have played this game for a long time have tried extremely hard to get the word out of what this game actually is. It's difficult. So people are coming into the game expecting one thing, not getting that, and then trashing on the game. But I think the game is as far as player base goes, I'm not worried about the player base size. I think this game never needs more than 10k players to begin with. I mean, it would be nice, don't get me wrong, it'd be great. I don't think it ever really needs that. The game is a niche game. It is trying to hit a specific target audience, and I believe it's going to be very successful in its niche. I do think it's going to take time for the game to continue to succeed, and the developers need to be very rapid with their updates and continue to push out content for the players, and updating things and fixing things. I still have hopes that the game is going to continue well. I do think the launch didn't go as well as it could, but I think we're still in a pretty good state.